in the room. No, we don't need none of that. We don't need none of that. No, we don't need none of that. Turn that. Turn that down. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Hi, Maria. Hi, Charmaine. How you ladies doing tonight? Welcome, 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 welcome to my live stream. As y'all can see, I'm doing something completely different. I have no real topic or rhyme or reason. I am actually just chilling out in my room at home. I'm feeling a little bit better. So I was like, well, let me try to get some watch time in. Came back here in my little room where I shoot my videos at, and I've been back here just trying to brainstorm. I'm not going to jump in any of the networking streams tonight. I'm not going to do any moderating. I'm not on grind mode tonight, y'all. I'm really on trying to get back well mode. But at the same time, I'm just in here working on my content. And while I was back here thinking, so let me go live, see how everybody's doing. Just sit back and chop it up with y'all. Y'all so used to me hopping on in the mornings when I'm in a rush, I'm on my way to work, I don't have that much time. So I got a little bit of free time. As I said, I'm just preparing for what's to come for the rest of the week. I was in my girl Scratch and Queens live earlier, and for those of you that know Scratch and Queen, she's on her 21 days of movement move, and she has really inspired me to shake it up and get things moving again and try to get back in great shape. You know what I'm saying? And just get back to doing what's right and trying to get back on a healthier place. So I'm going to be joining her on her stream tomorrow. And I was also letting her know that I planned on trying to get back to my walking in the neighborhood. And now that we all have the ability to go live, I will be vlogging while I'm walking. So I'll be taking those of you that are down and willing to walk with me, walking right along with me. So we can motivate each other. We can all join in with StreamYards. You have the ability to pull people up onto the screen with you. So I'm excited. I'm excited about getting out there and getting back in shape and just getting active. I have been doing really well though. Maria, how have you been? It's been a little minute since I've been over to visit you. And hello, Nilo, and everyone else that may have just joined in. Let me try to pull this up so I can see. There's not a lot of people in here, and that's just fine. No one knew that I was going live. This is a total random chat, and I believe I put that in the title because it really is random. Now, I've been fine, Maria, except for the fact that I've been a little bit under the weather since right around Thanksgiving time. And I don't know if it was something that I ate or if it's the fact that, I'm a healthcare worker in a hospital setting, so I'm constantly exposed to sick people. So I think it might even be a combination of both. And plus, I work a lot. I probably should get better rest, and I'm working on that. And that's another reason why I think getting back active and exercising more regularly and consistently would be beneficial to me. But for the most part, I'm doing all right. You've been doing great as well. That's good. That's really nice to hear. I'm taking a break from going into the growth stream chats on tonight because I tried it last night even though I wasn't feeling good. It wore me out. It wore me out mentally and physically. You work with kids, so yeah, you're constantly exposed to germs and sickness as well. So you know what I mean. So how's everyone doing? And Charmaine, I'm really glad to see you came in. That was really nice of you. I really appreciate every time people come in. I don't care if it's one or two people. I'm not a big superstar or anything. I'm just a regular or smegular girl just like y'all. you know, I got some creative things in my head that I'm constantly trying to work out and get out in the form of my commentary and my reviews, and I just appreciate sharing them with you all, and I appreciate you all interacting with me and giving me your feedback through your comments. That really actually helps a lot, you know? Hey, the unfiltered Muffy. Why did it hide you? Let me show that. Ain't that a trip? Welcome to my random chat, Muffy. How are you? Y'all see how I'm hiding? I got the avatar up there, so I ain't even got to be on screen. I am loving that. I was like, oh yeah, y'all done showed me something. Now I ain't even got to come on. I like that. You can put your little picture up there and just be talking. But how's everyone's day? Well, it's evening time now. It's going on 9 p.m. where I'm at. You're good, Muffy, and you're welcome. I am doing better, y'all. You know how it is when it's that time of year anyway, where it's like flu season is upon us. You got sick people all around. You got germs and bacteria all around. Trying to pull these comments up where I can see y'all. Okay. And I don't know. I can't really pinpoint what caused me to become ill. I think it was really just a combination of all the Thanksgiving food. You know how you eat the leftovers 2 and 3 days later. And even though you have them in the refrigerator, a lot of times that dressing and stuff, I don't think you should really be eating food days after the fact. But hey, I grew up doing it and it never harmed me. So my motto was it can't harm me now. But I think that and the fact that I have been ripping and running these YouTube streets all around the clock, trying to grind and hustle and grow the channel, I was barely getting any rest. Plus the fact that I work in the healthcare field and being constantly exposed to different sickness and illness, I think it all just kind of caught up with me. But other than that, I'm better. I'm not like really fully 100% feeling like, my usual bubbly, perky self, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I even came on late last night and did a little wig review. Hey, Tisa Renee, thank you so much for hopping in. You see me on here rambling. I'm trying to get my little time back up because I hadn't been feeling good. And I felt like I kind of took a little step back with my schedule as far as getting my wig reviews out, getting my TV show reviews, and just everything. But when you ain't feeling good, you just ain't feeling good. You don't feel like doing it. I've been just kind of laying back trying to recoup. I still been going around networking and things, but I even had to take a break from that for a minute. On tonight, I have to say I won't be right back up in there tomorrow because I love it. But while I was back here working in my little room where I shoot my videos at, brainstorming and just trying to come up with ideas for future content and how I'm going to structure the videos going forward. Trying to basically pinpoint a time that is going to work for me when I come on in a way that I can go ahead and shoot that out to my supporters so that you all know when to look for me. I realize I've been kind of sporadic and all over the place when I come on. And it's been kind of hit and miss for people to actually come on and catch me. Hmm. How have you been, Miss Tisa Renee Green? Muffy said she's good. Seems so weird because it's so quiet. Like I would want to turn on some music or something, but apparently we can't do that without getting copyrighted, no? Doing okay. Okay. Cool. Sure well, I know for a fact there's a lot of streams going on right now. I'm just kind of chill and take a little backseat from them for the time being. Hi, the lawnmower man and company. All is well. Thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate you guys. Look up copyright free music and you can play it. I was wondering about that, Tisa, but I think you have to be on a desktop to do that, right? And I'm actually going live on my desktop. So I'm wondering, would I be able to open up another tab? I thought about playing around with that before I went live, but I just said, oh no. Because I keep hearing different things about it too. Some people say, oh yeah, you can do it. And then some people say that they still copyright you. And I would hate to do a little live and think I'm getting some kind of watch time in, and then they turn around and snatch it from me. So that's why I just decided on going without the music. But I definitely wouldn't mind having some little soft music playing in the background because it's still kind of early. And I'll probably be back here just brainstorming, working on some things for maybe about 30 minutes or so. And I said, you know what, let me open up and see if anybody decides to pop in and join me for a little conversation. Can y'all believe it is already December 4th? First of all, Christmas time is right there. And secondly, where did 2019 go? You have no copyright strikes at all. Really? See if I can try that. I probably don't know what I'm doing. I am looking at my tablet so that I can see the chat because you know how StreamYards lags? Let's see. Hey, it's a snack. How are you? How are you? I haven't seen you in a little bit. Well, I think I've been seeing you in the streets, but you know what I mean. I haven't been over to visit, and I need to get better at that. That's the other thing I've been doing while I've been back here too, guys. I was thinking if no one was in here, or when you guys do decide to pop out, I have my earbuds in, and I've been going through my watch later list, which has gotten completely huge. And I've been trying to get around to everyone that I've connected with in the different streams and watch a quick video, leave a genuine comment. You know, I can't be talking that talk if I ain't walking that walk. And y'all know I be dropping that when I be moderating in the chats. So I'm like, let me go around and do my due diligence and visit people's house and watch a little video and take a moment and leave a comment. You're doing good. That's nice. It's a snack. I'm doing okay as well. I'm doing okay. I can't complain. A little bit under the weather, but ain't nothing major. Ain't nothing major. I'm gonna try to figure this out. I got you guys. I think I need to go into the YouTube studio because I saw it. But I was scared. I ain't gonna lie. I was scared. I was like, man, I'm not getting no dang strike for that. Hey, Miss Full Roller. I surprised everybody, didn't I? Trust me, I had no idea that I was gonna do this. I had no plans on going live. I literally was coming in here to work on content ideas and trying to brainstorm the rest of the week out. I'm happy to say that I'm gonna be jumping on board with Scratching Queen and getting back into a some form of an exercise routine. I'm looking forward to that. I honestly hadn't spoke up before about joining because I thought that they were like doing it on, like gym equipment, like treadmills and bikes or elliptical machines. And I was thinking, well, I don't got any of that at my house, and I'm not going to go all the way to the gym for that. Although I do have a gym membership, it's quite a bit of distance from my house. And that's been part of my procrastination with going because by the time I get home and fighting and dealing with traffic, I don't feel like going way back across town. But after watching and listening to everyone that's involved, I see that, it don't take all that. You got to really just quit procrastinating and start somewhere with something. So that's going to be my somewhere with something tomorrow. And I'm going to make a commitment to try to do something somewhere at least 3 times a week until I work myself up to be able to do a little more. And we will be going live while we're doing that. You just do stuff at home too, Tisa Renee. That's great. See, that's what I want to be able to do. And that seemed like that's probably the easiest thing to do. Free. I remember when my grandmother used to be doing arm curls in the kitchen with canned vegetables, bottles of water. I mean, she used to make do. You hear me? She'd be in there doing the twist in the middle of the kitchen. And I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm shaking off these pounds. And it was weird to me as a child, but as I'm now in my 40s, I'm like, okay, this is what big grandma was talking about. She knew what she was talking about. She knew exactly what was up. You do too, Miss Full Roller. I know that's right. But you ladies look amazing. And I'm trying to get like that. Mm-hmm. Creator Studio. No, that ain't where I want to go. I'm assuming this audio library is where I want to be. It has like a little money sign there. Not a money sign, but a music sign. Okay, it says free music. So that's okay. That's pretty cool. Even though I have another screen up, you guys can still see my avatar here. I should have brought a bottle of water back here. I'm sure y'all can hear my throat getting dry. This is great. Let's see what kind of music they got up in here. What kind of music? Oh my goodness. What's everybody doing tonight? It's like 9:05 p.m. my time. What? Tisa Renee, you on Cali, right? So what it's like, what, 6? I know my peoples is in Seattle, so it's about that time there. That ain't too far off. I feel like it's still early, but I am kind of tired, and like I said, I am still not 100%, so I don't plan to be up too late. And I knew that I wasn't planning on going to do any of the networking streams tonight because it just was a bit much for me last night. It was like I was enjoying myself, but when you're modding, you have to work so hard. And trust me, I enjoy doing it, but I just don't feel up to it tonight. And last night I was trying to do it, but I felt like it ran me down. And plus, I had taken some medication, try to get this little cough and thing under control. But I think it was just too much for me. So I said, I'm gonna chill out tonight. Even when I get out of here, I'm going to go catch up on my two shows, and I will probably record just like I am now my reviews for both of the shows, so that I can have some uploaded content coming. Like I'll pre-record it and then I can just upload it later throughout the week. Really just trying to get more consistent with keeping something fresh up and on the channel. Hi, Preppin. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the random chat with Pandi. Preppin's probably like, she ain't saying nothing. I surely didn't, because I didn't know I was going to do it. I'm sitting here trying to go through and find thumbnails of mine that need to be updated. Just trying to fix any loose ends before whatever happens on December 10th happens. I'm going to quit procrastinating. I'll be working out with Scratching Queen on tomorrow. And then, you know how I mentioned to you that I wanted to get back to my walking in the neighborhood? But now that I can go live and things with my mobile devices, I wanted to be able to take the subby buddies, the supporters along with me as motivation. And it's like it's a two-sided plus. You're actually able to get your watch time hours in, but you're also chatting. So I think it takes away from the fact that you're doing something that you really don't want to do because you're focused on the conversations that are going on in the chat. And then not only that, I've been watching with Scratching Queen when we come into the chat and when her other supporters come in. It's very supportive. It is very motivational. It's like it gives you that extra push. Want to quit procrastinating and actually do better and get better. So, yep, I committed to starting tomorrow evening when I get home from work. I'm going to start off with something light, and we will be live, and we'll be chatting and interacting with whoever enters in while we're moving and trying to get fit. I'm looking forward to it, actually. No, I'm scared. I'm in this YouTube studio free audio library trying to find some kind of sound because it just sounds super duper quiet in my background. Aside from my battery going out again in the smoke detector, that thing did that in almost every last one of my lives about 2 months ago. I was so embarrassed. I kept telling my husband, please change that battery. Everybody and their mama can hear that thing beeping in every last one of my videos. And he had finally did it, and now it's like it must be going dead again because it's starting to chirp again. And it's literally right outside of my room door here. So don't come for me, y'all, about my chirp. Hmm, yes, indeed. Remember, you had to work this evening? I am literally taking a mental break from ripping and running these streets. I feel like for the last 2, 3 weeks straight, that's all I've been doing is grinding. The detector is not that old, and it's kind of weird because it's connected to the security alarm system. And so, in fact, it took us forever. We had to search and search to find batteries like it don't take just regular batteries. That's part of the problem. I think last time we had to go to like Lowe's, Home Depot. It's got this unique looking orange battery in it that it takes. We were thinking we would just run around the CVS or something and get like some Duracell or some Energizers. Nope. It's got a special kind of battery in it and it's very sensitive and it is connected to the alarm system, which was already in the house when we moved here. So we basically just had to, reconnect everything into our name. But that thing is very sensitive. I remember one time I was, hey, Deaf Dragoon, you're two away from eight. That's nice. That's awesome. We are not doing a growth stream tonight, though. But I mean, if anyone in here would like to check him out, y'all can go ahead and do that. We're just chatting. We're just having a little random conversation. I'm actually taking a break from grind mode right now, Deaf Dragoon. I had to literally take a mental break. Yes, indeed. But yeah, the one time I shampooed my hair, right? And you know how when you go to blow dry your hair, the steam comes off of it? How about I was standing in the hallway right up under that thing, and that thing, it didn't start beeping or nothing. I had bamming at my door. I went to go look out the window. Hey, Carolina Hillbilly. Hey, welcome to the stream. We just random chatting. Just random chatting. I'm just chilling tonight. I have been a little bit under the weather for a couple of days. That's why y'all hadn't seen me in the growth stream and networking chats. I stopped through and chilled for a minute, but then I hadn't really been up to really grinding for a couple days now, and I even had to stay home from work yesterday. But I went back today. I feel 100% better than I did yesterday, but I still feel a little weak. So that's why I'm just chilling out and just playing around on the channel. Actually, was like, let me come on and see what's going on. If anyone wants to come through and hang out, chit chat, talk about whatever, we could do that. You fighting the cold yourself? Yeah. You and I are in the same neck of the woods, Carolina. I noticed you said that in your streams before. You're in South Carolina. I'm also in South Carolina. And you know it's cold here right now. And see, I work in healthcare, so I'm constantly exposed to germs and sickness. And so I think that, along with, oh, you're at work primping. Okay, I think that, along with all the ripping and running I've been doing, with trying to grind it out and get this 1K, it just kind of all caught up with me. I think I'll be all right, though. It's getting better. But yet, y'all, that steam from me blow drying my wet hair up under that thing set off some type of silent trigger. The next thing I know, I had bamming at my door. I looked out the window. It was four big old firemen, and all I saw was flashing lights. I was so embarrassed. My husband opened the door. He trying to tell him, ain't nothing going on. They about pushed past him and demanded to come in. I guess that's what they do. They got to come in and check to make sure it ain't really a true fire. I was so embarrassed. So when I say that thing is super sensitive, it is super sensitive. And if y'all hear it beeping in the background, it's just because we ain't took the time to go and get the right kind of battery for it. And you are absolutely right. It's a snack because I felt so refreshed after I slept all day yesterday. I mean, I slept all day. I dozed off and on. I kind of got in a couple of chats here and there, but not much. And then when I did go to get into some of the faster pace moving chats, and I was actually moderating and having to try to keep the peace, and stop people from spamming and self promoting and all that. That's a lot of mental work. That stuff wore me down so quick. I said, "Ooh." I was so exhausted today going back to work. I said, when I get home tonight, I'm chilling. I am chilling out. Hey, Scratching Queen. I just talked you up, huh? I was telling everybody here that I'm looking forward to starting, um, quit procrastinating and starting getting back active with you on tomorrow night. And I'm excited about that. I'm really excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be fun. And I'm excited because it's going to be a positive outcome for the both of us, both physically and mentally. You guys are so great. I thank you guys for stopping by and just chatting with me for a little bit. I done got all sidetracked. See how I be getting the run in my mouth, y'all? I done got all sidetracked. My husband's loving this because I ain't in there bothering him, talking him to death. He in there watching the game so I can talk y'all's ear off. Oh no, you just hurt your back, Deaf Dragoon. That's not good. You got to be careful with that. Got to be careful with that. Scratch and Queen, did I surprise you? Everybody's like, what the heck is Pandi doing live? Because usually I'll set up and make a whole big production out of it. Like, not a production, but I'll schedule it the night before so y'all probably see it overnight and that it'll be at a certain time the next day. I never just randomly go live. So I definitely was outside of my comfort zone on today, trying something new. Now I'm in here playing around in this YouTube studio, looking at some of their free music. And I'm a little nervous because I keep hearing different things of people saying it's free music, but it's not copyright free. But then I hear people say it is copyright free. So I hope I don't get in trouble. I hope they don't take away this time. You was surprised the notification came through while you were in Chef. Yeah, I saw Chef was live. I'm gonna have to get at her and let her know I just was taking a break. I'll be back tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow. Look, I'm gonna be over there at Carolina Hillbillies too. Y'all will see me ripping and running through these streets tomorrow. Y'all know I don't stay gone for too long. I don't stay gone for too long. Mm-hmm. He was at 800 early, then went back down. That stuff is so frustrating and it's so draining. I was just talking to someone about that, and I was trying to figure out, I've been literally, that's why I've been saying I've been sitting here going through my watch later list, and I have been literally running the whatever short video I saved, watching it, listening to it, and getting back to, the person with a genuine comment and subscribing because I kind of came to the conclusion that, maybe YouTube is not letting it go through because there hadn't been any true interaction between us. And I was hoping to see if that would, show a change. Because I tell you, I done got so drained with that right there, the frustration of it all, because one minute I'll be all pumped up, like thinking my numbers is doing well and they're up here and it won't be long. And then I get up the next day and I check my analytics and I'm like, well, dang, what done happened? What done happened? And it starts to frustrate you. And I don't want to be walking around frustrated and bitter and angry. That ain't even me. That ain't even me. I just say I'm going to keep it moving. I'm going to keep it positive and keep it cute. You know, I ain't going to get ugly and ignorant, indignant about it because sometimes I do feel like certain people do say, oh, yeah, let's grow, let's connect. And then you connect with them and then they disconnect from you. But then a lot of it, I feel like it is YouTube What? Oh my gosh, Carolina. 660 people? Wow. Now that is nuts. That would have me sick for real. That is a lot. Do you even know why? Is it because of lack of interaction? I mean, that's the thing that I be trying to figure out. How do we determine how stuff like that happens? I think I lost around 9 or 10 people, me personally. But that's an outrageous amount of people to lose. That is crazy. Mm-mm-mm. That's crazy. Honestly, don't know. Okay, now when I find a little song, it looks like they're only a minute and 45 seconds long. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. 660 people, almost 700 people. Mm-mm. Me and Rob's Trucker have joined each other. Oh, that is nuts. That is nuts too. Now, see, that's the other flip side of it. I was telling Chef, Chef and more, I just so happened to check. Matter of fact, I wasn't even checking. I was trying to clean up my homepage and I was trying to put the channels that you know how they have the little tab there where you can create your featured channel list. And I was putting people's channels there and I noticed I had put Chef and More. I put quite a few people and it shows on the bottom if you're subscribed to them or not. And I wasn't subscribed. Now I'm like, everybody and their mama know that I be over there in that chat every day, moderating, welcoming the people, dropping links and all kind of stuff. And I just was like, really? I'm not subscribed. Now I've only had to resubscribe to her once. And I have noticed that with a few other people, but with the other people, it was like people that I hadn't really connected with. I had maybe been to their stream or their channel maybe once or twice, and it had been a while since I've been back over. So I kind of understood them taking that away, but not hers when I'm over there practically every day, sometimes more than once a day. Miss Full Roller says some of it may be people who have closed their channels that have not been active, YouTube software, etc. You think they're looking at things much more closely too? Yeah, they definitely are, but I mean that's an astronomical amount of people to be taken. That's nuts. That is really crazy. But you're right. They definitely are going through stuff with a fine tooth comb, and I'm really curious to see, what's going to happen at the end of the day with things as they are right now, with the way people are meeting and greeting. Um, you know, I'm really just curious to see because I feel like so many people have a really good thing going, and you're really not violating the policies that are set out there. You just may have put a creative twist on it, and we're pretty much making it work. But who knows? At the end of the day, we really don't know what they're going to do. We really don't. That's the scary part. I'm hearing about people getting all the way up to their review and being told, you know, certain videos are ineligible and they got to work, go back and grind some more for more watch hours. I mean, that is terrible. That is just terrible. Just terrible. Mm-mm-mm. I'm still trying to, y'all know I ain't tech savvy, right? I'm in here still trying to find this free music. Ain't found it yet. I don't know what's going on. I done found something. Now see, now why it take me to somebody's channel? Oh no, I don't think I'm supposed to be on nobody's channel. Now why it take me to somebody's channel from the free music? Is that what it does? When you go in there, it takes you to somebody's channel? See, I think I better not mess with that. I don't think I better mess with that. I'll just stick to my silent background for right now, before I get my behind in trouble. um, well, Miss Tisa Renee, right now I'm in the YouTube studio in another tab while I got the StreamYard lab running. StreamYard lab. What did I just say? While I got my live running, I opened up another tab. I went into the studio, and then over to the left tab, I went into the audio library. Then from there, I went into the tab that says free music, and it says browse and download free sound effects for your project. So I was scrolling through, and this one said something like soft R&B mood music. And when I clicked on it, it opened up some YouTuber's homepage, and their intro video just started playing. That's why I hurried up and closed it. Need nobody trying to put no flag on me. That's why I'm like, okay, I must not be in the right space. It was somebody's channel. I closed up out of that piece real quick. Hmm. It's so weird. Someone just mentioned that yesterday too, like pay the $15 a month for Epidemic Sound if you want music. Okay, I'll have to look into that. Epidemic Sound, is that like an app or something that's through YouTube? See, I don't know that I even need music like that because my content is not necessarily, I'm a little different from a lot of people, but I'm very similar to a lot of people. I am the content, I am my content. For the most part, I'm reviewing things. You know what I'm saying? I'm reviewing TV shows, I'm reviewing hair products, I'm reviewing wigs or different stuff like that. So I am giving my perspective and my first impression on whatever the subject matter is, and I'm pretty much just talking and giving commentary on it. So I don't necessarily know that I would need music. I just felt like it was kind of like an awkward silence here in the background since I'm sitting here talking to you guys. It probably sounds strange. I'm gonna listen to it after we get off. Just to see, because I know that chirping on that smoke detector is getting on my nerve. Then on top of that, I wasn't getting no alerts on this computer. The minute I went live, I keep getting alert after alert after alert popping up. So I don't know if y'all can hear that. Okay. And a lot of people use epidemic. I would definitely look into it. I always like to go back and research things when people offer me tips and stuff like that. I'm writing it down actually. You don't hear anything? Girl, well, thank the Lord. Because that chirping is getting on my nerve. Said it's called epidemic music. I wrote that note down. What is everyone's plans for the remainder of the evening? It's still early. It's like 9:30. I'm actually proud of myself. Okay, Scratching Queen. I'm usually up trying to record or devote time into my channel at 11, 12, 1, 2 at night, after my husband done went to sleep. Hey, TK Tanae. And, after I done basically took care of everything around the house, then I'll jump on and try to get in here and do what I need to do. And I'd be exhausted. I'd be straight up exhausted because then I got to turn around and get up in a few hours for work. So I'm happy that I decided to come in here a little early tonight. I am doing well, TK. How are you? I want to say a little birdie said that we needed to be praying for you. And so I'm hoping all is well with you and your family. And thank you so much for taking the time to come in tonight. Just having a little random chit chat. Nothing major. Usually the only time I do have time to go live is in the mornings as I'm on my way to work when I'm sitting down having me a bite to eat. Okay, good. That's nice to hear. That's nice to hear. The power of prayer does change things. That's a blessing. That is a blessing. And this is kind of weird. I ain't gonna mess with that music thing, but I definitely am gonna look into the epidemic music thing. Hi, Jess So Bless. How are you? And welcome in and thank you for coming. TK tonight, we're gonna be well, I don't know, you probably already know that Scratching Queen is doing her 21 days of fitness, I want to say, or 21 days of movement challenge. And I am like one of the biggest procrastinators around. However, I can stand to get my butt back in shape. So I am going to be joining her tomorrow to get started back on the road to better physical health. So I'm looking forward to that. And then also, in addition to that, I am going to also be doing some other physical exercise blogs in an effort to get off that procrastination bus as well as increase my watch time hours. I am also still grinding towards that 1K. I haven't got there yet. I'm inching along, but I haven't got there yet. So, in an effort and in an incentive to get there, I've been dropping hints about 5 of my 5 favorite things in my most recent videos so that I can have a drawing coming up soon towards the end of the month where I will be doing a giveaway and blessing somebody. And hopefully that whole contest helps me to also increase my subscribers so I can get where I need to be. So just updating you, letting you know what's been up with me because I know at one while I used to get over to your channel quite a bit, but I haven't been over there as much as I used to be. Yeah, things just get kind of busy. And then, I finally start trying to go live myself to just catching up and touching base with you. Absolutely. Absolutely, we care. TK, absolutely. You got such a sweet spirit and you always, reaching out and supportive of others. When you carry yourself as such, it's going to come back to you. I believe that. Yeah, I don't think I've seen you on in a minute. I've seen your silent stream notifications come up. I get those in the evening time, but I haven't seen you live since the last time you were out with, I think you were out with your niece. You guys were doing a catering job or something. I think you said it with your niece. That was the last time I seen you. I was there and I don't think I dropped down in the comments. I just was chilling in the bushes. But I was right there supporting you with a thumbs up. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I am actually I ain't really doing too much of anything. Just chilling, about to try to clean up some of these thumbnails that I have on my videos and just kind of going through making final touches on things that may be deemed inappropriate or, appealing to children based on all this stuff they have coming down the pipe. I kind of feel like there was a lot of selective outrage and a lot of hoopla made about it when they first sent the emails out. And I feel like people may have kind of forgotten that this thing is really out there and present and looming. So I just want to kind of do my due diligence and make sure I'm taking the time to cross my T's and dot my I's for my little bitty channel don't get messed up. You know what I'm saying? Or caught up. Hmm. Doing that. And then I'm also just sitting in here trying to figure out a schedule that works for me and something that I know that I will manage to stick to. Because I want to become, I just want to be more consistent. I feel like, okay, yes, I haven't gotten up to 1K yet, but I don't want the 800 that are rocking with me feel like, I'm leaving them hanging in the wind or I'm neglecting them and not continuing to put content out for them. You know what I mean? I want to keep them entertained and keep them rocking with me. So just trying to get more consistent, get more organized, prioritize, and focus with maintaining the audience that I have. I think if I would work on those things, then, it would grow organically from there. Exactly, child. I ain't got it like that. Who? 43,000? I don't have it. I'm not trying to get fined. I'm not trying to get flagged, struck, whatever they gonna do. I ain't trying to have it. Yeah, create a live restaurant that is in it. Oh, that's awesome. I feel like I seen somebody else do something similar to that. It was like, yeah, it was similar. It was similar. It wasn't no food, but just the whole setup and the vibe that you got when you went into it. It was like a lounge type setting. So yeah, that's definitely popular and you can definitely make that work. I was just telling someone else, it may have been Scratch and Clean, it may have been somebody else. But I was saying I enjoy your channel, TK. I like the menu ideas and things that you put up. You make them so simple, well, simple to follow, the recipes and things. I was like, wow, I think I can make some of them little banana puddings. Them things looked so good. You put them in them cups. Oh, thank you, Maria. Thank you for that. I try. And I don't even really like banana pudding, but I said the way you made it, it looked good. They cook in front of you, serve food and drinks. That's right. Yeah, that was nice. And then the cocktails that you throw together, those really, I like that. Because I'm like, okay, she put a twist on a classic cocktail. You didn't have to go spend a whole bunch of money. You know, I love it. Thank you. And that's what I'm talking about. We cross support one another, and it is a blessing. Yeah, scratch and clean. I don't like, the old school banana pudding we grew up eating with all that white egg custard stuff on top. Mm-mm. I never could get with that foamy, sudsy looking stuff. Mm-mm. But the way TK made them, with the crunched up Nilla wafers and the old school pudding. That stuff looked like it was bomb. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to make some of that. And it was cute and it was so pretty because the way she layered it in the containers, it was like these glasses. So it was just visually appealing to you, first of all. And then the ingredients, it was just stuff that I know I would eat. I don't like regular banana pudding. But that, the way she made it, it looked delicious. I know I would tear that up. Hmm. And Scratch and Queen, I got some tickets. I got some tickets tonight. I tried to get my husband to scratch him because I've been trying to get on him. Like, come on, hey, Tu and Shan, how you doing? Welcome to my random chat. Anyhow, I tried to get him to let me record his hands scratching since I'm the Ann Moore channel. I'm Ann Moore. He ain't want no parts of it. He ain't want no parts of it. Then I was like, well, I can scratch him, but I can't really figure out how to do all that and position the phone and all that. But I am gonna scratch him, and I hope I win me some money. Matter of fact, I meant to bring him in here when I came in here. I'm just in my little y'all. My children are grown. They ain't super old, but they grown, and they don't live at home anymore. Hey, Shirley, thank you for jumping in. So with my third, my spare bedroom, I kind of taken that, and in my mind, I made it my little studio room, my little video shoot room. So that's where I usually come and do my uploaded videos at. I got my little backdrop back here, my computer, my little ring light and stuff. And it's like my little area that I come and just kind of get to myself and try to brainstorm ideas on what I'm going to do next for the channel. I really am working on trying to get a little bit more. I don't know if I can get the word for it now, but I just want to get more consistent, have a more consistent flow. I want people to know, hey, so far, I think most people know, and I like this, and I'll probably keep it at this, that on Sunday evenings at such and such a time, I do a little game night. It's usually, that's been consistent since I started. I think it's been about 3 weeks now. We usually have a nice sized crowd come in and we just have a good time. It's not a bunch of growth stream chat. We're not on hustle mode. We are genuinely just playing a game and chopping it up, laughing and hanging out and getting to know each other outside of grind mode. You know, I also want to, in my mind, I'm trying to get at least 1 to 2 wig reviews out a week, which is why I've been trying to establish these collaborations with these wig companies that I've been buying wigs from for years, trying to let them know that y'all need to quit playing and come on and send me the wigs because that's free advertisement for you so I can save a little money because I ain't making money like that right now. I'm just getting started on this YouTube journey. So I got things that I'm working on behind the scenes, if you will, and just trying to get things more to fall in place and line up so that you know the growth will be evident and people will be able to kind of see the vision. I enjoy sharing information. So I love talking about the different changes and the policies and how it will affect us and bringing that information back to, this inner circle, if you will. Just different things like that. And just trying to establish a day that I will do that. So far, commentary and Latu, commentary with Latu and I, we have established that. We'll be doing that on a weekly basis. um, in a joint panel style. I mean, like I said, I'm excited about the exercising vlogs that we're going to be doing here and just new things. And right now, I just was back here just brainstorming it all, writing it down, sharing, just trying to get it all figured out for how I'm going to present it, in what order. I want to kind of get it to where maybe just 3 nights a week, those will be my days. Because I want to still have time with my husband. You know what I mean? I want to still have time to just do Pandi and not just be, oh, every single night I got to hit these streets. I got to hit these streets. I got to go try to grind for this, grind for that. Uh-uh. That ain't me no every night, you know? So just trying to prioritize. It's all a bit much. It's all a bit much. And then, like I said, I I feel heavily about the fact that I need to keep my current audience happy and satisfied and pleased with what I'm putting out on the channel as well. Thank you, Scratching Queen. I appreciate you saying that. And thank you, Shirley. Trying to read those comments so you understand where I'm coming from. Tisa Renee. Yeah. So yeah, not complaining or whining or anything like that. I'm grateful for everything. I don't know what my husband is in there cooking, but it smells good and it's hecka late. What in the world is he in there doing? What he in there doing? But he got something smelling real good. Just just trying to get it together. Get it together. And then like networking, you know, not so much in the streams, but outside of the streams, the connections that you make in those streams. Um, the fact that StreamYard is available on a free basis right now and even a low to not so pricey basis, I mean, the ability to be able to bring up additional panel members, that's a blessing because there's so much that you can do with that. Um, I have, I just have a lot of ideas that I want to present. And I think that I can do it because the way that I named the channel, it already has prepared people for the fact that, hey, it's not going to just be hair. It's not just going to be wigs. It's not just going to be this, that, the third. It's always going to be an and more with her, you know? So I'm just excited. I'm excited. And I just need my level of procrastination to match my excitement. You all know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna front. When I get home, I'll be like, ooh, I'm ready to just chill out. I ain't gonna do nothing today. And that's what be hurting you in the end. That's what be hurting you in the end. Y'all laugh. It's the truth. It really is the truth. This is amazing. I'm gonna have to get with you guys. I'm trying to really figure it out. I ain't gonna try to do it right now tonight because y'all aren't prepared and I'm not prepared, so I wouldn't even try to do that. But we'll definitely have to connect. And that Facebook that I created for the channel is very from the original Facebook. So it was like I had to search all off up in the spam to even find y'all's comments. And it said the comments was from Friday to and Shan. So I don't know how in the world I missed them. I really don't. But I did try to reach out to you guys, and I don't know if you got that message, but we'll connect outside of the you know, live stream and figure out a time and date that works best for both of us because I really want to do that as well. I really want to do that. It's true. TK, I don't know if you be procrastinating like I be procrastinating. I be procrastinating. Sometimes to my own detriment. And I done missed all kind of opportunities and all. And I'm like, ah, for real? So yeah, it's got to stop. But thank you. I appreciate y'all as well. You can create a group in Facebook. Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that. I got to figure out how to even navigate in that Facebook and that Twitter. I'm just like, you know what? I almost went and canceled both of them and was like, look, they just can comment to me on my videos because I've been getting all kind of weird friend requests from all kind of interesting people. And I'm just like, really? Hi, Messy. That's an interesting name. How are you? And welcome. This is your new YouTube channel? You know I'm looking because that's what I do. Yeah, Twitter girl, I'm just okay, so it ain't just me. It ain't just me. Cause I'm like, okay, what does this mean? Why are they talking about they follow me? What does that mean? Who are these people? Are y'all going back to my YouTube page? Cause that's all I want you to do. Like I'm literally only dropping a little bit of tidbits of information to direct you back on over here. Still listening. Thank you, Printer. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Ooh, it's getting late. I didn't even think I was going to be in here that long. You're back. See, I must have missed that you said you was leaving. So thank you for coming back. That's some interesting words. I mean, the the font or I don't know what that is on your words, my feet. Looks real cool though. Jose Hall, hello. How are you? Welcome to the random chat. We may be ending soon, but unless you all got something you want to talk about, I think I have rambled on for quite a while now. You're good? That's great. That is great. I'm glad to hear that. It's hump day. The week is halfway over. It's almost the weekend. Yes. Scratching Queen has motivated me with her positive spirit and the fact that I mean, you seem like you have been, like you said, you've been feeling better, you've been more energized, you feel like you're sleeping better. And those are all things that I know to be facts, that come out of working out and getting healthy. So I have to shed a pound or two and get back in shape. Oh, thank you guys. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Oh, I was so listen, the night when I saw that y'all was live and I came up in there and them folks was coming in there so deep, I was just like, oh no, I got to get their attention. I have to get their attention because this is madness. So it's all good. It's all good. She told me, Scratching Queen. Yes, I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. I've been sitting in here thinking about, okay, let me think of what routine I'm gonna start off with. And I'm gonna start off small, but I'm gonna start because I'm like, you know what? You got to just start. And that goes back to that procrastinating. Now, I used to work out and exercise all the time back in my youth. But as time has gone on, I have, not ashamed to say, I've gotten lazy, you know? Oh yeah, I did have fun. We're not up to anything right now, really, Jose. We're just talking and just having random conversations. I was just sharing with everybody pretty much what I've been working on, basically how I'm kind of trying to restructure and revamp things so that you know how us newer YouTubers that are trying to grow to the 1K, I feel like sometimes we can lose sight of the fact that we're so busy out here grinding trying to get to the 1K that, and I'm speaking for myself, of course, we forget about, like in my case, 840 people that are already on board with me. So I'm out here ripping and running the YouTube streets, grinding in all these networking streams. I ain't producing content and chopping it up and checking in with the people that already rocking with me. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to get myself together, check myself, and make sure that I'm getting at them and putting out the content and keeping that consistent. And yes, I am still working the two jobs, and that's another thing. And that's already on the agenda. We're in December now, and I plan on ending that. Now, the thing, I know it sounds crazy, but the thing is, I work full time throughout the week, Monday through Friday. On the weekends, I work my second job. Not every weekend, it's every other. So I'll have a weekend off, and then I'll work a weekend. And then I'll have a weekend off, and then I'll work a weekend. So it's not as crazy as it sounds, but it's still a lot. It's still a lot. And my husband likes to remind me all the time that he thinks that's crazy and that I'm just basically burning myself out. And every time I get it in my mind that I'm gonna go in there and put my 2 week notice in, I decide to stay. Hey G Kicks, how you doing, brother? You coming up in the building talking about Grindville. I'm doing all right, G Kicks. I ain't in grind mode tonight, baby. I'm just chilling, just chopping it up, having a random conversation, just talking with the peoples, letting them know what I've been up to, and just having a chill night tonight. Hmm. Y'all been getting it in, though. I've been getting them notifications. Y'all been ripping and running these streets, doing your thing, and I ain't mad. Jose Halsey quit one job and was transferred to the main job. Okay. Yeah, man, the two jobs is too much, man. I never in my life thought I would work two jobs. But to be real with you, okay, like I said, I came back to South Carolina from Seattle. The jobs in Seattle pay way more than the jobs in South Carolina, okay? You're looking at up north versus down south. So the whole culture shock of it all took me when I moved back here, which was in 2011. I was like, I got to work two jobs to make what I'm used to making on one job. And that's literally what I did. And my two youngest children were still in school at the time. Well, they done graduated and grown. So honestly, there is really no need for me to work the way that I work, aside from the fact that I like money and I like to have that extra play money. But honestly, there's no need. The time that I spend there every other weekend is time that I could be putting into this channel and building it up. Like I said, I have so many ideas and visions and goals and directions that I want to take this thing into. I can't do that going up in no dang second job. I ain't got no free time. I got a lot of creativity in my mind, but it ain't able to come out because I ain't got no time. So that's pretty much it. And that just lets me know that you really was paying attention when you ran that playlist. And I appreciate you for that. I really do. We definitely got to keep grinding, G Kicks. I'm just taking a break tonight, brother. I'm going to be back out in the streets tomorrow, all up in your chat, getting lit, telling folks we in Grindville and all that. Had to fall back today. Hey, Nick's Picks. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you all coming. I done been running my mouth for about an hour now, y'all. I've been running my mouth for about an hour. I can't believe it. And it's early. I'm about to go in here though. And you are a man of your word, and I appreciate that. And I'm gonna continue to rock with you because of it. I tell you, I'm a woman of my word. And if I tell you I'm gonna do something, you can believe I'm gonna do it. That's what's up. The time does go by fast. It really does. But I'm going to go ahead, y'all, and bring it to a close. And I know Scratchy Queen and everybody going to get on me. But it's late, y'all, and I do got to get in here and spend a little bit of time with my husband before he get to looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, okay, come on now. You know how that is. You got to prioritize. I got to be able to have my time, our time, and the in-between time. But yeah, I'm looking forward to continuing to come on and do more live streams like this. This was really cool. Y'all got to get to know me a little bit better, I'm sure. See, I'm just a real regular smegular girl. I like to run my mouth and bump my gums every now and then too. And it was really nice chopping it up with y'all. I really appreciate it. I'm Pandi, y'all. Pandi's here, candy and more. Thank you guys for coming. I'm going to go ahead and bring this to a close. I will see you all later. And yeah, y'all be blessed on tonight. Bye.